Clash of Clans, episode 18. We're finally legal.
Hell yeah.
Clash of Clans for the fans and stands. We're back, and I'm your pal, Big D Boneyard, and I'm here with my pal, Scotty. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Boneyard, what's happening?
Not much. Having a good old time here down in the sound studio at WBSMT Radio. That's Scotty's basement.
Yeah.
Here at ClashofClansPodcast.com. Bringing it to you live.
Boneyard just had his birthday.
Yeah, I just found out that Scotty didn't post the episode where I was talking about my birthday coming up because last Sunday was my birthday, and now everybody's finding out late.
Yeah, because I wanted to have a little bit of a back catalog in case something came up. It's summer, things are going on, but
well, that one was pretty important anyway.
We're getting back to the on schedule. We're doing them all on schedule now, so
you can call me with a belated birthday. 424-27 Clash.
Call them in the most ridiculous birthday wishes would be awesome.
Well, I tell you what, my birthday wish on Sunday. Let me tell you what the party we had. I was down at the bar, invited everybody down, had some cake, had some chili, and some people brought food. And we had a poker game after. It was a Boba Fett birthday. I got my Boba Fett hoodie that I was talking about. Yeah. It zips all the way up. Boba Fett. I can see out of it. It's rad. Boba Fett cake.
Very nice.
Yeah, my girlfriend's awesome. Let me tell you about my birthday wish. I blew out the candles and I turned to my buddy and I said, "Guess what I wish for?" As he said, "Oh, if you tell me, we won't get it." I said, "I wish to lose money tonight." And he looked and he said, "Oh, very clever." And I told everybody my wish was to lose money tonight, and so therefore it won't come true. And it didn't. I won like $330. Got totally hammered.
Do you think
it was crazy?
Do you think maybe people lost on purpose?
No, not at all. They were really out to get me because I was being kind of a dick because it was my birthday. After a while, I was shoving money in and like losing a little bit when I was being a dick, like, ha, 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 oh, that's fine. Oh, I lost that money. And then when I had cards, I was doing the same thing, and people were like, I'm going to get them this time, and, collect. Nice. It was pretty sweet, yeah.
That reminds me, I just watched Rounders the other night, which was awesome.
Good flick. Pay this man his money.
Mr. Son of a bitch.
check all night long.
Yeah, that's good. It's funny because I just started.
It beats me. Straight up.
John Malkovich is awesome in that.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen it, you got to see it.
And if you haven't seen it, see it. If you haven't seen Being John Malkovich, see that. But that'll come later in the our new segment, Movies, Music, TV. I Got a Piss. That comes later. All right. Let's talk about it right now. I think we got some shout-outs to do.
We got some shout-outs. And bear with me as I go through because they're in a couple different places. We gave some advice to.
You don't have your note cards? You got your new tablet. That's right.
Not new tablet.
Well,
But I didn't have time to go print them all off.
At work.
At work. All right. So thank you guys for the advice in episode 16. This is from Domestic Goddess. I maxed Town Hall level 5, already going to 6. So
did we tell her that's what she should have done, right?
Yeah. Max out. We got we have a text from Stokey. Said, "Thanks for sticking up for me in the podcast."
Yeah, word. What up, Stoke?
And here's a voicemail that we got. So I'm going to play it right now.
Clash of Clans podcast at the Boneyard. Guys, I just listened to your latest podcast, and you had a guy that called wondering about a Google account. Says it's going to delete your whole town. It's all bullshit. It's just a scare tactic. I don't know why it says that. It says your whole town will be replaced, and it asks you to type confirm in all caps. Why it does that, I don't know, but go ahead, type confirm in all caps. It'll reload the town that you're trying to do, and then when you sign in and out of Game Center every time, you'll have to do it each time, but your town is saved on the Supercell service, so it will never get deleted. Thing is, you can only log into 3 Game Center accounts per device. I'm currently playing 3 Clash of Clans accounts on my iPad. I tried to add a 4th the other day, and it would not let me. So I hope that helps answer your other guy's question. All right, guys. Keep up the good work.
All right, thanks for that voicemail. So that kind of...
Yeah, mysterious caller. You should have left your name. We could give you the shout-out.
Yeah, we got to give
voicemail.
Yeah, so...
Where do you suppose that guy was from? Like fucking Boston or New York or something?
I don't know.
Like a podcast.
Well, hey, if you...
I think it's just a scare tactic.
If you're listening...
At a Supercell service. Yeah, it's like 4. You can't have 4. You can only have 3. Currently I'm playing 3. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, if you're out there, please let us know what your name is so we can give you a shout-out. So yeah, because and
Interesting
people
that
have
he's
been
playing-
talking
I don't-
about.
Could you play 3? I mean, I can't even barely play 1.
No, I couldn't. I think I
Good,
my
just go
brain would.
nuts. So, like, I don't know. I wouldn't have. I have a job,
Well, and,
and I sleep at night, so I couldn't run 3.
well, I just think
If I didn't have a job, I'd be 2.
I'd go,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
shit, which goal didn't I check? I already have enough problems with the the new barrack upgrade and going, oh wait, which one did I start? Because I have my
Could you imagine? Yeah,
Yeah,
trying to run 3 of them.
yeah. So
It'd be like barbs across the board. Barb swarms. That's it. 200 barbs in every cam.
yeah, so and that's cool. And somebody else commented on it on the Wayworn. Commented, said, "Hey guys, keep rocking the podcast." In answer to the question about losing Game Center data when switching between 2 games on one device, I'll say this: I switch on my iPad all the time, and it does not delete the data. It's saved on the server. Hope this helps. So there's another
Well, there
testimonial.
You go, everybody. You can fuck around all you want.
Wayworn, leader of the Ortsed Retsum. Oh yeah, Master Destro backwards.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was good.
And then Korg wrote back, "This helps me because it was my question."
Of Cobra and Destro. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe. All right, but it was Korg whose original question it was, and he said, "This
What
helps."
now? Who? What?
Korg.
All right.
This helps me because it was my question. Haha, I'm afraid to try it still. Haven't played on my alt account forever because my iPod is a Gen 3 and it's slow and res is crappy on it. So, that's cool. Now we got some definitive answers, people who do it.
Yeah, right. You can switch around on your shits.
Yeah.
Korg, I have a question for you. Where'd you get the name? I do believe it is a bad guy in an old Hulk comic book, and then during the when the Hulk planet where he was the Sarsarkin or the Skarskin or whatever it is, the World Breaker, there was a Korg that was in his crew. Let me know where you got that name.
Yeah, send it in. Comment on this one. Let's see.
It's like made of rocks, a pointy head. It was Korg. I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
Chariot Soul from our clan wrote in and said, nice podcast. I laughed, Scotty, when you said you read Ready Player One in one day because I literally did it in the day before. One of the few books I've done it with. Amazing book. Everyone should read it. Keep clashing.
Yeah, it really is fucking good.
See
man.
you in the cock oasis, Chariot Soul.
I probably read it maybe 6 times now in the 2 years
I checked
that
it
I've
out
owned
for I checked it out from the library, so it was like, I wish I had it. I might buy it.
When I'm moving and I'm packing up all my crap, and I swear to God, I got like 15 boxes of books in the front room ready to go. That was one of the books I didn't pack.
Oh, because
I was like, I'm going to want to read this. And I've read it twice since I packed up, and that was like 2 months ago.
Cool.
Well, probably 3 months ago I put the books away.
maybe I'll pick it up, and we'll talk more about
Definitely
books.
worth owning.
So, Lord KJ wrote, "Welcome back, because we had a little bit of a hiatus. Good show, guys. Thanks for the review. You might need to share the Facebook pics I posted because we did his cast list.
Sure.
And I'll work on trying to get it over there. I'm having a hard time pulling them up. It really only shows the posts that you guys put up because it comes in this little dialogue box.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
By the way, I stopped by your clan last weekend to hand out some troops in your clan. I think I even gave each one of you guys a level 5 Mr. T to sample them.
Yeah, right.
And we talked about it
last.
And we talked about it in episode 17.
Yeah, right. So yeah, good.
So that was awesome. Yeah. So you'll hear that's a shout out late and coming. Boots Electric, leader of our clan, said that was you. Haha. We had no idea those level 5 Mr. T dudes were sweet. Welcome back.
They really
anytime.
were. I mean, they were just jumping around and smashing shit with their hammer for a really long time. Like, they really stuck around.
Yeah.
And you had 2 or 3 of them every time. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And so I might think, that made me actually think about what I'm going to do next. And so now I'm in a debate, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, you got some black juice to run up some Mr. T's.
Yeah.
Son.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. This was a really cool thing, and you should go check it out in the comments for week 16 podcast because there was this big thing that happened, right? It was Boots Electric wrote, "Pretty sure I just attacked Blaze Dragon that's been on the show. Didn't want to attack him. I figured since I know who it is, I better. Let me know if it was the real deal."
I mean, what are you gonna do? Complain about losing $200,000?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But if it's your buddy, and then you can go, I'm going to go mess with him.
Yeah.
Revenge.
And I thought I rated Titus this week, and I'm not sure if I did. I'll have to check in a minute.
I don't think he's that high, is he?
No,
Wasn't he a lot lower rank before?
Let me quick check, because...
I mean, obviously the level doesn't matter.
Because I saw this thing.
You know what probably happened? He listened to all of our good information and advice and zanged right up the board, and he was coming after you.
All our good information advice that changes all the time. But and so does the game.
Yeah, I love the fact that if people are new to the podcast, all the beginning podcasts, none of that information is and advice is any good because it's changed.
Well, it is good. I mean, if you think about it, it's like some of the tactics and stuff, but it's some of the major things. You know,
I guess there's been a lot of changes.
Well, and even this week, and we're going to get into that with you.
I got
talking about some. Okay, I did.
I got some updates.
I attacked a guy named Titus, and I thought,
it wasn't Sir Titus.
yeah, and I thought, oh my God, Boots Electric and Blaze Dragon did that. So I thought it was really kind of cool. So
the follow up of that is
it's reloading right now. Basically what happened, Blaze Dragon says there is only one Blaze Dragon in the game, which, if you remember back a while,
I don't.
Actually, I think it was just on the blog. He talked about the way to make a name in Clash Clans, and it was like Blaze Dragon, and you do this, and then so I'm like, you're gonna run into Blaze Dragon 5, and
sure.
And by the way, my name, the Xace.
Yeah,
somebody had Xace on there, like 01 or something, and so I'm like, but you would have. They probably already had it because
maybe they
unless
just
it's a
copied
second account.
Yeah, maybe they just copied it and they were not giving you credit, like a bunch of chumps.
Okay, so Blaze Dragon says there's only one Blaze Dragon in the game, and that will be me. I shall see to it that you have been given the price you owe. I have no idea what the fuck I just said.
I don't know. That sentence doesn't really work, but okay.
Yeah, so
I gotta give
so what happened is Blaze Dragon put up on the wiki, and you can go check this out on the comments. He put up a thing that says, "I have been attacked by Boots Electric from."
On the wiki page?
Yeah, I put it on there
Awesome.
on his page, and it's like it says something like, "I've been attacked by Boots Electric." You know, if you know the podcast and you're friends with those guys, and he goes. And he shows the score or whatever, and then it says, "Should I revenge?" And you vote. And so I went, "Yep."
Oh yeah, yes, of course.
And I didn't see the other post that came up until we were sitting here talking before the show. And so Blaze Dragon then revenges him and gives him a step-by-step play of his weaknesses in his base.
On the wiki?
Yeah. On the wiki.
That's a burn.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool, you know, and that's awesome that, you know,
go check it out on the wiki. Yeah, it's funny.
And we've asked before if you ever attack us or.
Oh, yeah, let me know.
Yeah. You know,
take a picture of that and send it in, and I'll rail at you online on the radio show.
Son of a bitch.
This motherfucker.
So Titus said, "Great podcast. I was wondering why you were not posting, but you know I think we cleared it up. By the way, I'm a huge fan of Bubba Fett, and I wish Boneyard a happy B-Day."
Sweet.
P.S. I started a podcast on my own on Speaker.com where I talk about Clash Clans, and I'm currently the #1 Clash Clans podcast on Speaker. Was wondering if you can mention it so I could get my channel to grow. My username is Titus.
Wait a minute.
I talk about...
I don't know about competition here. What are we talking about
there's
here?
room for us all.
All right.
I talk about your show, and I encourage everyone to listen to you, too.
Okay, then that's cool.
I started 2 months ago and currently have only 18 followers, but getting that out of the way, I love the podcast. And
you know what's going to be awesome?
Mikey's song.
We're going to be able to be guests on his podcast at some point. You can Skype that, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, Titus, if you want us to be guests on your podcast.
You listen, you bring the personality, you bring Boneyard on there, you get 1,000 hits or whatever the crap it is.
So that'd be cool. And we should probably have Titus on the podcast at one point here because he is our oldest, youngest fan.
Yeah, right.
I think.
Maybe do we do an interview and then they can put it on both of them?
Yeah, or we could do his interview and we could do an interview with him.
Okay.
And then people would listen.
We'll make sure to steal all of his followers.
And Jun has been around.
Oh boy, this guy.
Asking He's like, how do I download the song? And that was for Mikey Crud's song. And I got to apologize to Mikey Crud because I was talking with Supercell and
and
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about
whatever
interviews
it's not
and
there
stuff
yet.
like that.
Yeah, let's say yet.
But I was talking with the head of marketing with Supercell, and I was sitting there talking with her, and I said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Well, do you want us to put your stuff on Facebook?" And I said, "Probably not. We swear in our podcast,
like motherfuckers."
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, especially now that we're 18, we can swear all day long.
all day long."
Yeah, we're adults now.
But and she's fantastic. She's really nice.
Shit.
And things have been crazy right
Ass.
now. God. But here's the thing. Then I said, you know what? You got to listen to this song.
Poop.
And I told her about Scotty 827 and the Cockrockers. And then I said,
Like that is just gonna go on there. She, that's a Cockrockers.
No. But I didn't.
What are they in Sweden or Norway? Where are they? Finland? Yeah, they don't know what cock rocking is.
Well, no, she laughed. She speaks really good English. And then I said, but you got to listen to this song. And so I said, okay, put it in. Go to Clashy Nerds and Mikey Crud's song. And she laughed. She thought it was so great.
Well, it is.
And she said, I could probably link this page into the Facebook. It hasn't happened yet, but I emailed Mikey right away and I said, hey, just so you know, keep checking because I thought it'd go up. It still hasn't gone up. So anybody out there listening to this, if you are at Supercell, don't forget about Mikey Crud's song.
Yeah, really. If you know, yeah.
And that
awesome.
song is in my head all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
Rush to town on 9.
It's good.
Yeah. So, and great advice. So then Blaze Dragon, he came back in with that. Baron Van Dietz.
Baron Von Dietz.
Hold on.
9. Hold on.
Hey, guys, can you mention my new videos?
Do it in German. Do it in German accent. Come on.
I can't do a German accent.
You can't?
Well, not really.
Well, just try it.
Because I'll start speaking in German.
Well, then do that.
I can't do it.
Translate it. Eichen Floken.
It's been a while. Let me just do this.
You gonna try to do it? You look at it.
I'm not gonna
speak in German, my own German, while you try to.
I can't do it because there's.
Was ist das?
Wie geht's? It says, hi guys, can you mention my new video series, Baron Von Dietz, on YouTube? Thanks guys, keep up the good work. So
new what?
It's a channel. Video series. So I don't know what he's doing. I haven't had time to check him out yet, and I got to check out Titus's too.
Yeah, shit.
So, and then Cord came back in, said, where's episode 17? Yeah, where is it? Jun wrote.
Yeah, where is it?
And I said, tomorrow, got to have some editing time and doing a bonus episode. So we're putting up 17 and 18.
We recorded that a week ago.
Yeah, but I posted 16 that night. And
had it been up a week ago, I would have got a bunch of happy birthdays today.
Yeah, so, but,
making my birthday all that much better.
But then people are going to get
by the way, I
today.
talked about my hoodie and my cake was Boba Fett. Also, I got a fancy French cut silk shirt to when I get suited up, but it's some French cut so I can wear my I actually have some really dope Spider-Man cufflinks.
Very nice.
Black, silver and black, But I also I have Boba Fett cufflinks, the helmet, silver, and then a Boba Fett tie clip.
So, do you know where she got all this stuff?
On the interwebs, man.
On the interwebs?
I don't know.
Because I'm basically.
Oh, by the way, okay, shout out time. Okay, we'll get to that. That's on the new. I gotta piss.
Yeah. I just have to say this. So in the meantime, I've been on that dude. I want that.com.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, that's next.
I know, but I just want to say I could clothe myself for years, and be the coolest person ever if I could buy everything on that site.
Buy everything. You can buy half the stuff, and you would rule the world.
I know the motorcycle.
Fuck
plane,
that, dude. The
motorcycle helicopter.
Laser.
I know that laser.
No, the motorcycle helicopter plane. I saw that thing on the news.
You did?
Yeah, it had a mannequin in it, but they were doing it remote control. But it was floating around in this.
I'm like
in a hangar.
And then they have the plane, and I saw this on TV too somewhere. That folds up and you can drive it.
Yeah, the flyable car. It's a flying car.
Oh, that's what I want so bad.
That actually seems a lot more safe than the stupid, not stupid, but actually really awesome, the bicycle. But that thing is fucking dangerous. You tilt to one side, plummet to the ground. You run out of battery, plummet to the ground. You turn.
But if you're wearing your Batman helmet, then
you're still going to break.
In the Batman motorcycle suit, and then you would be in a Batman
frame
helicopter.
Of mind. Well, you'd be in a Batman frame
Yeah.
of mind.
Yeah,
A
like the-
Batcopter.
Well,
It wouldn't even have propeller wings. It would have like bat symbols flapping around inside there. Wop, 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 wop.
Did you see the new one on there? No, I went to your new one, and we can talk about that. But it had the things for the taillights where you put it over, and it's just the bat symbol.
Yeah, the bat symbol taillight cover. Yeah.
God.
Oh, rad.
I want it. I want it so bad.
Although for a car and a light, I'd take a kit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The red light in the hood. I'd put that in my grill.
They had that on one of them.
They got that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy it, and that's what I would get if I was going to soup up a car with something out of one of those websites.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I've been looking. I was hoping that
Hello,
they'd
Michael.
have an awesome Batman iPhone 5 case. I'd really like that. But you know what they do have? The Han Solo frozen.
I saw. Yeah, oh no, I saw that. That was
Yeah.
rad. Like we were scrolling through, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
$20? I need that.
Yeah, $20.
I have an iPhone
That's
3, and it won't fit.
Yeah. So if you go to, I mean,
Han Solo frozen in carbonite
But you-
phone.
you can't-
Well, they had a full size Han Solo frozen in carbonite desk.
yeah, that was pretty
with
cool.
like a glass top on over it, and it was lit up, the little lights and everything. And Lady Boneyard was talking like, "Oh, I'd get you the desk." I'm like, "All I want is the phone cover. Like
Yeah.
that's way cooler." There's a mosquito in the studio. Get it?
Those little bastards.
Yeah, we've been having mosquito problems up here in Duluth, Minnesota.
It goes from
Scotty's got them in the backyard like crazy.
snow to mosquito.
Yeah,
season.
and then after the mosquito season is road construction season, and then it's back to winter.
Yeah. And you know how long this one lasted. So those are the shout outs. I believe, let me just do one more double check.
Double check.
So, Mikey, I hope that comes up. Yeah, the song is so
Yeah,
worth
for real,
it.
dude.
And
For reals,
Yeah.
bro.
so, all right.
How are my levels looking? I feel like I'm talking loud, but maybe my microphone's turned up.
No, you're doing all right.
We're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
All right.
All right. So, what have you been up to, Boneyard?
Well, I had a birthday on Sunday.
No, I'm talking about like in game. Or don't
In game. All
Yeah.
right. You know what?
enough about you, okay?
Wait a minute. Did this get unplugged? All right. There we go. I am on my way to Town Hall level 9, like you know, because you listened to episode 17 out there in Radioland. And it's been pretty awesome, but I've been maxed out on Elixir since I started because I've got 6 million in Elixir, so I've been pumping out dragons and giving them away. And finally, my research station opened up, and so I dumped into. So I'm getting level three dragons. And I've got everything else is on its way, you know. Right now I have 2 sleepy builders, but my plan is in the next 4 days when I get to Town Hall level 9, I will have 6 million of each.
And you listened to
Waiting.
Mikey Crud and didn't rush to Town Hall 9.
No, I didn't rush to Town Hall level 9 long before that song ever came out,
Yeah.
and probably didn't rush to Town Hall level 9 before he did.
Yeah, well, he
Meaning
rushed.
I had made that decision to not do that at level 8 before he even started playing.
And I made the jump because I wanted the dark elixir. But, so,
Anyway,
What
that's where
else?
I'm at. I've been switching it up.
yeah, tell me about your new troop.
Oh yeah. So I stopped using the minions
The
because
Minion King.
yeah, I ran out.
Suddenly.
I ran out of minion spit, so I ran out of minion juice because I was upgrading them. So I was always down at 500, and I was making armies, and then I wouldn't be able to because I'm not really going for elixir. So I kept not being able to do it. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go for back to barbs and archers. But I made a 1 barrack all barbs, 2 barrack all barbs, 3rd barrack all archers, 4th barrack all bombers.
Okay.
Wall bombers,
so
wall breakers.
someone turns around
Well, I
and
wanted
is
to
thinking.
I was like, if I'm not gonna have minions, I need to get these guys. I need to get my barb swarm in there
yeah.
faster because now I'm up against
But you
bigger
were-
walls and stuff.
You were
than
like,
before.
oh, they're horseshit.
Well, they're not horseshit. I just
No,
didn't
you
need 'em.
used to say that.
Yeah, I didn't need them.
Yeah. Well, you did. You thought you didn't.
Well, I didn't because the barbs could get in through those walls, but now the walls are all pink or blue.
Yeah.
And I have to get my barb swarm in there. So if I only have 1 barrack making all wall breakers, I end up with like 12 or 13 wall breakers. Like if I go from 0 to 200, and those guys. I do a wall breaker swarm. I get it into a corner and I soften it up with some archers and I take away any outlying buildings with my barbs. And as soon as that wizard starts smashing me down, smashing my guys, I send in 12 wall breakers, and they just and they're 3 compartments in before my barb swarm even gets there, because my barbs are taking all the heat. And then I drop the rest of the barb swarm. I'm starting to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, I've been failing miserably with the barb swarm, only because I need to do 5 at a time, because I'm sending them out in a stream, and then they get. And I'm gonna try your more bombers. I was at the I was at 6.
1 or 2 get hit. No, you got to have 12, because only 5 or 6 of them are going to make it.
Right.
But the first one's will blow up, and the second one will go, oh, I'm going to keep.
But then,
going
how
in.
much does your army cost then?
But
you're not using giants.
No, I have barbs, archers, and a little bit of just barbs and archers. My army costs like 20 grand elixir. Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hit a guy unless I get 100 of each.
Yeah. So maybe what I'll do is
I spend about 20 finding that guy.
Maybe I'll only take 10 giants in and do more of those bombers and see what happens and try it out. I've been doing minions still.
Yeah.
I cut back on them because I've got used to using a lot of them.
Well, and let me just put this in. I stopped using the minion swarm, and because I wasn't getting any elixir. And now that I'm up there a little bit, I am getting a little bit, but I'm keeping my one thing at level 3 pumping out and keeping it. I'm at 6 grand, 6,500 dark elixir, and it's been. Well, I have 4 days left. It's been 6 days.
Oh, that's my afternoon.
Yeah.
With my 2.
Oh, that's my afternoon. Well, guess what? I'm going to have 6 million of each. I'm going to 6 million elixir. I'm going to start pumping it into some drills.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, I'm making the one that's at level 3 now. It's going to level 4. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Is I'm going to upgrade that thing. The second thing I'm doing is building the second one.
Okay.
And then building everything else.
Right.
Everything I can is going to get out on the field at level 1.
Okay.
And then I'll decide which ones to upgrade. But I'm going to get it all out there first.
So you are you hit Town Hall level 9. What is your plan?
My plan is to spend 3 million elixir to get my drill up to level 4. First thing, it takes 4 days. First thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to take the rest of the gold. I'm going to have 6 million of each because I'm going to max out by the time I get there. And I'll have 4 or 5 open builders to work with. And the 5th builder is open like 6 hours later.
Okay.
So 3 million.
So you've put a lot of thought into this.
Oh yeah. 3 million. level 4 drill. Boom. And then the next drill is getting built. And it's going to be cheap. And then every other new thing that I have that I can do is going out. Like I'm gonna just start building stuff.
What about your army camps? What are you gonna do with those?
Those take a lot of elixir, 2.25 million, and they will be not immediate.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm gonna have 3 mil elixir left. I'm gonna dump it into my other drill.
Okay. Yeah, because I would say, and in boots, like I said,
and then the 6 million in gold is going to go towards all my other defenses because they'll take gold, and I'll get them all out there, and I'll start upgrading some of them, and then also I got to get all those new walls out there and get those probably up to, I don't know, maybe the black squares. I could probably get them up to for pretty cheap.
Oh yeah. I know.
Pre-gold.
Okay.
You know?
I thought you were talking about that.
I could probably get them up to there pretty cheap. Even the gold is 30 grand. I could probably get them. Well, it's only 25 walls. I could get them close.
And I can't remember if I talked about this last time, but the queen, about how she was initially 40.
She cost 40, but the upgrader is only 20. Yeah,
she's at level 4 now.
Nice.
Since we last talked.
Got all that juice.
Yeah, because that's coming in, and then I haven't been using it to do like the minion upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, I really want to get to.
I just hit the magic number, 20 grand, where people start going nuts for your elixir.
Yeah.
Dark elixir. So it's like you got to make sure to get in there and collect it, because if it's not in the collector, it's up for grabs.
Yeah, right.
So I've been getting attacked more that way. So what else? What else are you gonna do? Yeah, you're just
that,
first.
And then I have to. I'm gonna get everything out there, and it's just gonna be outside. I'm not gonna put it behind the walls, and I'll end up putting some walls out because I have to redesign my thing with 25 new walls. I thought I could just bump it out and take the 25 because I've got some double walls and stuff, but it's not gonna work. Yeah. I did the math, and I'm short like 3 on one side, and it's just not gonna.
I'm sitting here going, I still need to do a redesign of my base and everything. But
love my base right now. My level 8 base is killer. I don't get took for more than 20 grand. I've been sitting at 6 million. I've been sitting at I have 200 grand of each available at all times.
yeah.
And then plus whatever's in my pumps. I don't get took for more than 20 or 30 grand of each. Ever.
Well, and mine's
We talked about that last time where you had to scroll down like 10 squares and then there was a big hit. I haven't got hit big since then.
But it's one of those things where I know I need to spruce it up a little bit, move some things, but it's just been working so good. But I need to do some rearranging because there's things.
You got everything out there. I mean, you're level 10, right? No, you're level 9. And you've got everything.
I'm not rushing to town hall.
Yeah, you have the queen out there. You have everything available out on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just right now. I'm kind of, looking at working on stuff. I don't know.
That's the other reason why I'm going to get everything out there right away is then I can start redesigning because I have there's not an empty hole. The queen will be the only thing that I have to adjust for. But I think the king and queen are going to be on the outside. They're going to be sleeping by my town hall, I think.
That's what I've been not. They're on the outside. They're not getting attacked. Whenever we come back, they're usually good because people then see them on the outside away from the town hall. Then they just go attack the town hall, you know, and whatnot.
Yep.
But, today I attacked and the king and queen worked together like nobody's business. And then I had this one level 6 giant just going around and it was like, I went in, I sent in my entire army and I'm going, okay, must be in the pumps and mines, I'm thinking, it's got to be there. And no, it was all in storage. So I approached the whole battle in the wrong way. But they slowly made their way through, and I sent the king and queen on a little bit later. And, man, I love her. She'll just shoot shit and keep things safe.
Yeah.
And I got lucky because my giants and some of my barbs took out some of the key pieces. So by the end, I'm sitting here watching the timer go, and my king is hitting the last elixir storage, and my queen is hitting the other gold storage, and she's far away. She's just pounding it. And then I got everything. I got I think it was 200, 500 or whatever. Total. So yeah, it's been
nice.
But I think part of the problem I've been having a little bit lately is that I send in those minions, and then I spend a lot of time focusing on the air defenses. Yeah. So I'm going, I got to get that air defense, and then I'm not putting enough pressure on the other parts.
Yeah, right. Air defenses don't have splash damage, man. You can't concentrate on that shit. You got to go for those wizard towers.
And I'll send
the cannons.
And I'll send them in, and if there's enough of them, I'll have them attack. But when I'm at 20, when I was taking in 30 or 25 or 30, it was a lot easier to do more unless a damn flying bomb thing comes up and wipes out half.
That's just a whammy. You can't deal with that one. You can send it, like we said before in previous episodes, send in 1 or 2, but they may not make it there to even set it off, and that happens.
But it's nice.
That's why I like attacking people with that have tombstones in their yard.
Yeah, but the guy that I attacked,
especially when there's a bunch available and there's tombstones, it's all in the pumps and mines. Last guy I took out was great. 72 barbs and 122 archers, and I got everything. They just wandered around in big clumps and just boom, boom, boom.
Speaking of attacks, guess who I attacked today?
I don't know.
A guy named Assdoll.
Assdoll.
Yeah, one word.
Assdoll.
I was like,
you think it's a doll that's made of asses?
Probably.
Or
I just thought
a doll that looks like an ass.
It'd be weird to be in the clan with him and go, hey, ass.
I got a buddy named Asshole.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him as Asshole. We brought him to the 10-year high school reunion. And people are like, who's that guy? And I'm like, people are like, who's that guy? And I was like, well, that's so-and-so. And they're like, well, I don't know him. And I'm like, that's Asshole. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's an Asshole guy. Yeah, they didn't know. They only knew him as Asshole. Yeah. He went to a different high school.
I do have to say it gets awkward when you barely know him and you're calling him Asshole.
Yeah, he don't like it no more.
Yeah, so but yeah. So,
his mom used to get so mad at us. His name is not Asshole, it's Downer.
And I have to get back to the place where I am checking out names and taking pictures of them, that attack me. Because some of them I'm just like, wow, you really committed. Well, I wouldn't trust some of these people to name their own kids.
I don't really take a lot of notice of people's names while I'm searching because you're just like blank, 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 blank. But it's nice to you can look in your revenge list and look down the names like Oh, there's Elmut and Justin and Matarix and Jock83 and Gina. And none of these names are any good. Vinny V. And you scroll down and you scroll down and...
Oh, speaking, looking at my list here, Ryan's back online. Our former clan leader. I saw him the other day.
This guy's name is Thrillbert.
Thrillbert? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I think we talked about it last week. Yeah, he was around. That was... Oh, and yeah, this one was good. I got attacked by a guy named Clan Castle.
Clan Castle was his name?
Two words. So when you were attacked by Clan Castle, I'm like, what?
How did that happen?
Mutiny? What happened?
That's awesome. So yeah, I'm working right now on another Tesla, upgrading that. I've been kind of in a slump a little bit because I'm so used to going for Elixir that I don't really have a lot of things to go, hardcore for Elixir. Like I think I'm going to do the Archers, but now I'm at the point where my level 3 dragons are going, and I'm going, should I do the P.E.K.K.A? I'm like, I'm like, I need to do that.
I only went to level 3 dragons so I could use it, so I'm not sitting at it's maxed out Elixir.
Well, and here's the bad part of the week.
I've been using so much gold and building walls, and
I upgraded my spell factory, and without those spells going in, I'm not as effective.
Really?
Yeah,
I use my spells as a last resort. When I go in, I'm like, oh no, that's not in the pumps. That group of dudes needs to rage and
I like to heal my giants right when they're getting.
I know. So that you know what that adds? That's a price that you're just adding $20,000 to the price of your army.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because I've only been going for Elixir, and the gold just keeps coming. So I'm not spending a ton of gold on other things.
Right.
And
still,
I'm rating for.
Now you got to go. How much is my army to make in Elixir? Plus $20,000 in gold, or 60, or however many.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
So you're gonna get that jump spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the jump spell. Maybe I'll do that next. I was looking at it because I'm like, well, should I go back and do the balloons? Should I? And I'm just like,
you should do the jump spell. You should get to play with it. It's new. You should at least.
I suppose that would make like the Giants Hog Riders.
Yeah, right. Send them in. They just go bing bong, bing bong.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Going right over, so you'd want to go to something that has the. I'm going to try that.
Because a spell could theoretically stretch over 2 walls.
Yeah.
And if you
most of the time it would.
Well, think about this: you send in like 10 giants. They go right to the wall, and right as they get there, you drop that jump spell. They jump in there and destroy that because 10 giants will destroy some shit pretty quick.
Yeah.
Destroy the one next to it. Jump even farther in. Start destroying. You got a whole corner softened up.
Yeah.
All the way into the center.
And then you got my damn barbs hitting at the fence, to get through for forever. It's like, I hate it when they spread out too.
And they're hitting like 4 or 5, all in a line. Like, just gang up on one, dudes.
Who is the leader here, and why aren't you organizing better?
It's like when you're running out of guys and you've got most of the place destroyed, but then you have like 6 archers hanging back, shooting at 3 walls to get into a compartment that's already been destroyed. Like there's nothing in there.
I'm like, you idiot.
And as soon as they blow up that wall, they all leave and then go around to a different place.
Yeah.
Like, go around back there, dude.
Yeah, you're stuck at this one thing. I just wish you could like flick them in their heads, just like.
Well, that's the update that we need, is to be able to drop targets and have guys go right at them.
Yeah, or at least with like the king and the queen, where you could be like, because it's a super true
fight right to the center.
You like touch her and then touch what you want.
Yeah,
that's your goal, and see
cool.
and see what happens.
Well, because I would take my guy and I would touch the very center of the map, fight your way all the way to the middle, and then everybody was just following right behind him.
Well,
yeah,
maybe.
If he got his way through, because he wouldn't stop to beat up people or take anything. He would just go from wall to wall to wall to the center.
You'd never make it that far.
You never know. You can send in like a minion swarm.
My level 7 king, if he's moderately under attack, he's going down fast.
Well,
and it's mostly from like the
30
cannons.
King. I mean, that'd be
level 30.
Where that really comes in handy.
Yeah. So I'm sitting with those. The next upgrades are like 30K dark elixir, and so I'm gonna go for those. I love it. I wish they recharge faster, maybe in the new update. And we just were looking on Facebook, and they said that finally they're putting in an update. They said update's coming soon. So, but we're thinking it must be a mini update.
Well, tell us what it is.
It is a customizable troop request. So you can type in.
Here's what I gotta say about that.
Why?
Because we don't need that shit. We already do that shit. No bombers, no goblins. Everything else is free games and awesome.
Well, maybe you want bombers now.
I would just say because it was so rare.
But that's all you have to put in there is just say no.
Well, not.
But if you go to a new clan and you don't have,
well, I guess our clan's so tits that everybody else,
tits. Yeah. So
we're actually so cool that we don't even need that.
Yeah, we just know.
We just know.
But new people coming in, they don't know what to donate. That type of thing.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, but Jesus, way to shit on like a thing that we've talked about.
Anyway,
before.
I hope that the new update has got more than just that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think it's a mini because what was it, like 3 weeks ago was the last update?
I don't know.
It's hard to keep track, but yeah. And so I'm just gonna do the things that I know that are probably not gonna change too much before the next update. Well, if they'll decrease the time for hog riding training,
Yeah, I already know that they decrease the time to get to level 9, so I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that, and then I'll wait and see what
the drill. You're happy now because the drill is gonna take less time to.
Oh, you're goddamn right. Less time and less money.
Yeah,
than it did for you.
Yeah, I know.
So sorry.
It was slaving away for days and weeks to get that thing maxed out.
But it's there now.
Yeah. So other than that, I did. Barrack upgrades, got all those done.
Yep.
Not all the way, just got the one
What?
P.E.K.K.A.
Just do it.
No, I'm happy with where I'm at.
I'm surprised you weren't even there yet.
Huh?
I mean, I've been to P.E.K.K.A.s for weeks now. Well, since the last one, but that you weren't even at all dragons.
No, and I don't think I'm at all dragons actually.
What?
I have one. Yeah, the rest are healers.
Lame.
But I want to do one more, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I think.
Another nice thing.
Because I did.
Here's the thing.
I was in Barrack upgrades for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, just trying to get, the one up.
Yeah,
the
right.
next thing.
Once I got to healers, I was doing one dragon at a time, and I was just dealing with three barracks, and that was fine.
Yeah.
And then I got to one P.E.K.K.A. because I wanted to see what that was like. And then I finally, so I was only down one barrack at a time until I had all dragons.
You love the P.E.K.K.A.
I don't even use them. I mean, I was making them.
You don't use your P.E.K.K.A.?
I use both of my P.E.K.K.A.s. I can flex my P.E.K.K.A.s. When I was trying to drop, when I was at max out at 6 million elixir and was just earning gold, I was making dragons and P.E.K.K.A.s and dumping them on people and then doing like dragon swarms. Level 2 dragon swarms are super fun.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that one before I go to bed. Is just throw in a bunch of dragons, get up, try to kick some ass. Look for the 300 grand of each and dump them. It's hilarious. Yeah,
because you do. I was doing three barracks of dragons and one barrack of healers, and those guys just flew around. And it turned out the healers took all the brunt of the damage at first, but they were zapping those dragons.
That's why it's nice to send the minions in with the dragons because they'll go for the stuff first,
and they're faster than the dragons, so they'll get there first, and those dragons will spit some.
And the
fire
dragons
ass.
are kind of idiots though, because they're
they turn and they look back and forth for a while, and then go over there
I'm like,
and then
come
spin
on,
on.
come on,
No, take it right. Damn it!
Suck.
But when you got 5 of them in a clump, it's cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because they end up spreading out like the minions do. They'll turn and then they'll come back over here, and then you end up with 2 on the outside.
Before next week, I'm going to try an all dragon, all minion army.
Word.
And see what the hell happens.
You need at least 6 dragons.
6 dragons, and then
at least, and the rest minions.
Okay, and then the rest minions.
Oh, that'd be a big minion swarm too.
Yeah, so it would be just all out. I could see the villagers, they would run even faster into the
What is that?
It's like the sun is darkening. The sky is...
It's getting cloudy.
Yeah.
What is that?
Those aren't clouds. Those are dragons. Minions. And you could just see... I just wish you could, wish you had a ground level view. And the villagers were actually out because then, you'd see minions swarming down, grabbing one and throwing them out, and
people burning alive. No, houses exploding.
Yeah,
guys on archer towers just standing there, taking it, shooting arrows at people.
Yeah, that would. God, we're sick.
Some dumb wizard on top of a mountain.
Yeah, Yeah, I'd like to see him like react. Like he's getting shot, or the wizard towers. Like, why not like at every like, it gets a third of the way down. Why doesn't one of the archers like fall off?
That dragon hits that wizard off this tower, and he just flies right off of there and explodes.
And like the wizard tower would do more than just, it would like
too much animation. Okay, let's just talk about what things we really want. Tiger traps.
Yeah, the tiger trap.
Tiger trap. Not under a building. That's dumb.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be cool under.
I don't think it would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be awesome.
Rabble.
But yeah, go down.
Rabble. Well, it'd make a hole, and then you guys that are walking stupidly would end up keep falling in it like idiots.
Yeah. So
lemmings. That's what we're.
All right, that's what I'm doing. More.
And that's where we're at, I guess. That's what I'm doing. That's what you're doing.
So let's do our new segment.
New segment. Movies. Internet. Cinema. Talking.
Books.
Music. I gotta piss.
Okay.
That's the name of our new segment. It's called Movies, Talking, Books, Cinema. I gotta piss. The only real thing that carries over every time is that I gotta piss because it's getting late in our podcast, and
that's when
we gotta piss.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this whole time.
So
anyway.
All right. So how about you, Boneyard? What do you got?
What do I got for new stuff? Internets, of course. We were talking about dudeIwantThat.com and thisiswhyI'mbroke.com.
Yeah, this is why I'm broke.
Get me some goddamn Iron Man palm lasers, popping balloons.
How much were they, by the way? Do you know?
I don't know, like $2,000.
No, they weren't that much.
They had to be.
No, I think they were only like $50. They were like $100.
No, they were pretty powerful lasers. I mean, you can't just go $50.
Okay, well, you tell me.
I didn't get them at fucking Target.
Well, no, but it would just be so dangerous, especially
little kids running around, they're shooting each other in the eye, constantly.
I mean, burning ants and shit. Like you'd just be out there. I'd never stop. I would never stop. I would be like,
I'd be blasting the thing on and off. Yeah.
Well, it's like that laser that Tyler has that will go for miles, and you can see
the green one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, when you're outside at a bonfire and you're waving that thing through the smoke, and you can see that line all the way, like, hey, there's a star. I'm pointing at it,
or pointing it down, into like Canal Park, and you can see the. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, when we were out on the deck out there, we were pointing it down at the ships and stuff.
Yeah, that was awesome. So what else?
What else?
So anything cool off those two sites that you saw lately that was like, okay.
Well, I did get me a pretty cool fucking hoodie.
Yeah, you did get the cool
probably
hoodie.
Off of that site. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, it is an actual Star Wars, official.
Oh, it is.
So
okay,
I think it might have got off the Star Wars site.
Well, with that they had the Yoda hoodie.
Yeah.
With the ears coming out. I thought that was pretty cool. What else?
New books.
Well,
I've been reading a lot of that Pendergast that I talked about, Lincoln and Child.
What?
It's an FBI agent, and he's like from New Orleans, and it's old family, and he's solving crimes. There's all kinds of mysterious things happening, and he's Agent Aloysius Pendergast. Okay. I don't know. It's cool. It's a pretty easy read.
It's not sci-fi?
It's mysteries. There's some supernatural stuff going on, but that's about it. I mean, it's pretty good. Check it out. Pendergast, Lincoln and Child. There's a lot of good ones.
Oh man, I could just get sucked into this thing.
You don't even start looking at that website.
Well, I was looking for how much that cost.
All right, you look at that. I'll talk about the new stuff.
Okay.
Well, new movies.
Virtual reality treadmill.
What?
$420.
You need a ball so you can turn it.
And it's omnidirectional.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
Yeah. Oh, there's my Batman helmet that I want.
Yep. Anybody out there, call 424-27-CLASH. Ask Scotty how you can send him a check so he can buy that helmet.
Yeah. Oh, I saw this one. I saw this and I thought of you. It's the reversible Chewbacca.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's some other things in here that
I wouldn't bother reversing it. I would just always be Chewy.
And the Wolverine style hand claw dagger.
Nah, I've seen those. Man, I saw those back like at the mall.
Yeah, but they're sharp.
Yeah. And, you hold them and it looks like you've got blades coming out of your hands.
Yeah.
Because the way the grip is.
Can you imagine?
That's pretty cool.
Could you imagine like the zombie apocalypse happened, right? Because I'm working on my book a little bit. But you go into somebody's house who's like addicted to dudeIwantThat.com or something.
You find the gamer.
And you're just like, oh, I got, that.
He
And then,
died with those on his hands, and so he's like, and he's clawing at you.
no, but I mean, he died or whatever, but you go in and you start finding all this cool shit. You'd be
ninja
like,
weapons and crap. Yeah.
yeah,
And
that would just be so
and
awesome.
you take those Wolverine daggers and you slash a zombie and they just break. They just break right off because it's crap.
If a zombie apocalypse happened, I'd be like, damn, I didn't spend enough money on the things from dudeIwantThat.com.
I did see the AK-47 with a chainsaw attachment.
Yeah.
It was a concept. It wasn't for sale yet, but
yeah.
it's so fucking ridiculous. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to have that thing other than fighting zombies.
So you'd be
The
out.
problem is you don't fight zombies with a chainsaw because that's so messy.
Yeah, and the blood
You get
splatters.
blood splatter in your mouth, and then you're a zombie. Like, that's so dumb.
Yeah. And they don't do, and that's my problem with the show, and that's with my book. That works like people need to be wearing like hockey masks.
Full face mask.
Because, you see them, they go and they fight the zombies, and there's blood on their face, and I'd be like, don't fucking touch anything,
Don't touch your face with your hands.
don't touch your face, none of that.
Sucking on his thumb, and you're like, you're a zombie.
Yeah, and then they kiss or something like that, and I'm just like, you guys are out of your freaking minds. That's assuming zombies were real and theoretically possible.
They totally are.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of zombie you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Jamaican zombies, that's a real thing. I mean, that's where that came from. That's where the word came from.
Jamaican zombies.
Yeah, it's some hoodoo, some voodoo.
Jamaican me crazy here.
They they give them the drugs, and then it's brain damage, and like it'll make them appear dead, and so they die, and then they dig them up and make them your slave. It's a zombie slave, but it's basically what you do is you give the guy brain damage, so he's a walking dummy, and and you've been zombied. It's like that's what it is. That's where it started.
Okay.
Look it up.
I'm gonna.
Anybody got any comments on that? Comment at us at ClashNerdspodcast.com. Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican me crazy.
Subject, heading, CC, Jamaican me crazy.
See, like this one right here. It is a emergency drinking water storage.
Probably more Haiti than Jamaica.
Emergency drinking water storage. You put it in your bathtub. It's a liner, and you
It's a
fill it
giant
up.
sack full of water.
Yeah. And
Good, not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
For a lot of different things. Not just zombies, but any kind of emergency where you're going to have power outages and crap, because who's got well water anymore?
yeah. Or you could fill it up, and then when your friends pass out when they're drunk, they could sleep in the bathtub like a waterbed.
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah, I like that. And then while they're passed out, you unscrew it. So they wake up and they're all half submerged, and you laugh at them.
All right.
Yeah.
So you.
And then you piss on them.
So the books. What's the title of the books? If somebody out there wants to read it.
You know what? Start with The Relic. It's the first one in the series. Well, it's not really a series. They're all kind of standalone. There's a couple of like one after the other, but there's a dozen or 13 books. If you like the first one, you're gonna like them all. Relic. I just finished Wheel of Darkness. Pendergrass solves a mystery on an ocean liner. He was at a Tibetan monk, blah, 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 and something got stolen, and he went to find it. Turns out it was supernatural, and there was a ghost involved.
See, okay. Maybe I'll read that.
I don't know. You may not like it.
Here's my last
sci-fi
thing.
alley.
I can't find it, but I'll find it, and we'll talk about how much the hand lasers are. Anonymously sent shit. For $15, you can have poop of any kind sent to somebody. Like a perfect, and it's anonymous, so people can't,
right.
Like, and it has a picture of the elephant taking a poop.
Well, here's a question. I'd rather spend $15 if somebody else mail the poop than get caught putting poop in the mail.
Yeah.
Because you can mail stuff anonymously, but you got fingerprints and you got.
Yeah, but is it
mail
illegal to mail
I don't
poop?
know. It could be considered biohazard. Like.
Is there dangerous material? Just a big chunk of elephant shit.
Some dried dog poops, all white and chalky.
Oh, and check out the Liquipel waterproof your phone.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, you showed me that. We watched the video.
Yeah.
Because you keep making me watch all these stupid videos.
Yeah, and they were awesome.
Eh.
So, okay. Yeah, so I don't really have any new... Okay, laser gloves.
Ooh, there we go. What is it?
Let me see.
Read it all out to everybody.
Well...
So cute.
Now, I'm looking here.
Oh, boy.
Laser gloves. They have the video and stuff like that.
Right. These things are so powerful. They can pop balloons. They can light matches on fire. Super tits.
Estimated assembly time 10 to 15 days, but it doesn't tell you the price on here.
See, they're so powerful that you can't even buy them. You have to make them.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the batteries on them would probably last, like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like a 10 minutes. You just have it on.
Yeah.
Starting fires in the wood grate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this bonfire with my laser. Pour some gas on it.
So I guess we can't really tell you.
Somewhere between $2,000 and $50 is what we're guessing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably closer to my end than yours.
Ooh, they have some guns and stuff here, laser guns.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Okay. So, movies?
All right,
Any movies?
What have I watched lately?
Well, now getting past Practical Magic.
Oh yeah. You know what's good? Miss Congeniality. Sandra Bullock, I tell you what. You know what? If we're gonna go Sandra Bullock, we gotta go right back to Speed. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves. Whoa.
You know, it's kind of.
I did a Joey Lawrence there from Blossom.
Whoa. It is kind of hokey now if you watch it though. I mean, but it works.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Dennis Hopper rocked it.
But
as
no
a bad guy. He was a really good bad guy in that movie.
And so, but no new movies, nothing that you've seen that.
What have I seen lately? You know, I've been. I don't have much. I got nothing.
I went and saw. What did I see this week?
What did I watch lately? I got nothing.
I watched Cloud Atlas last night, which was really crazy.
I poo-pooed that movie because we got bumped from the cinema. Actually, I don't even want to mention the movie theater's name on the radio because they bumped us when we premiered our movie.
Oh,
on
for that one?
On Fox Night, yeah. Before Halloween, a zombie movie we made. We're going to put it at the theater. We're going to bring all kinds of people. They're going to drink all kinds of beer. They said, oh, no, we bought Cloud Atlas. We can give you November 6th, the next week.
But
November
it doesn't
6th,
work, yeah.
Totally stealing the Halloween away from us. Turns out the Reef, London Road, Duluth, Minnesota, totally awesome. The guy
That's a big shout
I had a
out
buddy who knew the guy that runs the place. Said, hey, you're gonna bring 150 people. You guys can have it for free.
Yeah.
We had the back room.
It was pretty cool.
Red carpet, food for it. We had free food for everybody, free movies for everybody.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, feed the zombie.
And so it was really wild. It's good. It's a sci-fi movie, but I don't want anybody to take this as a recommendation because if you don't like it, I think it could be a hit or miss for people.
A lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
And the problem is, I was like, well, this might be good.
I did see The Internship. With Vince Vaughn and
Owen
Wilson.
Owen Wilson, yeah.
It was pretty good. It reminded me a lot of you the whole time. Just very much because it was like, these two salesmen, then they get it into this internship at Google, but they, don't really know what all this stuff is. They're trying to work the webcam, and it totally reminded me of like when we did the interview with Boots. Yeah. You're like,
I can see myself. Hey,
yeah. And so they're kind of looking in and talking really loud into the and then he what he kept saying the whole time, he goes, "We got to put it on the line."
Yeah,
on the line.
Yeah, well,
not online, on the line.
That's an old one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh god, that's boneyard right there. So it was pretty funny. It's Vince Vaughn, like Vince Vaughn does, and I like that.
I did watch The Watch with Vince Vaughn recently.
I did too.
Aliens. I was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. I liked it. It was funny. I thought the second time was better because I didn't have all these expectations. I just love it when he's like that crazy party. The best movie with him, I think, like the funniest, where he's the most annoying character is
Rudy.
No, Maid. Maid. It is.
Yeah, and Swingers, the same character.
It was like one of those things where you get about halfway through the movie and like you can't stand him, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, he's just so annoying that it's funny. And I went out and bought it right away, and I've watched it so many times over the years.
Well, Maid and Swingers are pretty classic ones with him and John Favreau.
Yeah. So, and tonight at 12:01 a.m.
He was pretty good in Rudy.
Okay.
That's where he met John Favreau. Was on the set of Rudy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Trivia.
Tonight at 12:01, I'm going to see Superman.
That's pretty cute.
In 3D.
Kneel before Zod.
I just want to see, because now they're going to start putting out all these new trailers and telling people what, I just want to see it before they start doing that.
Oh, I already know what happens. You want to know what happens?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You totally do.
No, I don't.
Everybody kneels before Zod.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole thing.
That's your fantasy. That should have been your...
Russell Crowe. That was my what?
That should have been your birthday wish.
Well, that happens anyway. I'm not gonna wish for it. I wish for it. It's $335 that I won off of my chump ass friends.
So I'm excited about it. I can't
but
wait.
Russell Crowe and Kevin Costner, as Superman's dads.
You know what? Come on. When you see it, and I haven't even seen it yet. You're gonna have to be like, this is exactly what he'll say. Everyone, I know this. He'll go, no, yeah, they weren't bad. Because he couldn't.
It was okay.
Yeah,
now listen, I'm going to go in expecting those two guys to screw this movie up, and when they don't, I'll be super happy.
All right.
Very few movies do I go into like this is going to be the best movie ever, because rarely they are.
I did see Now You See Me too.
Oh yeah, with the magic?
Yeah,
that good?
It was pretty good.
You've been going to a lot of movies.
I have been going to a lot of movies. In fact, I was just at the movie theater, last night or Tuesday night, and seeing The Internship, and I'm like, I've seen every movie here except for
The Smurfs
The Great Gatsby. No, I even went to Epic with my niece last weekend, which was cool. It was really funny. It's an animated one.
Is that what the guys on the hummingbirds?
Yeah,
and fighting the lizards and the slugs are funny? And like the fly dies in a day and he's drinking a beer.
I actually really enjoyed it. It was good. I did fall asleep for just a couple minutes. I've been driving all day, and
Pixar does all right though. They do
it was good. So even that one I'd seen.
I'm a little butterfly. Remember An Ant's Life? That was a funny movie.
Yeah. I'm
a pretty little butterfly.
Oh, I never did see that Ants movie.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Ants. It was A Bug's Life.
Oh, A Bug's Life. I didn't see that
Ants.
either.
I gotta say I'm a Woody Allen fan. I've only seen Ants, but I'm a Woody Allen fan.
God, you don't. So books.
Woody Allen fans all over the world like this fucking guy.
Books this week, I will say I read the book called Cyberstorm, which is about cyber attacks and people in New York. And,
cyber tax? Is that like taxing the interwebs?
Yeah, attack that came through the internet.
I thought you meant tax. Yeah. Like.
And basically, New York
representation.
The whole everything gets shut down.
Virtual Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, God, everything gets shut down. It was an okay book. I liked it. I read it. It was good. Yeah. But then I bought, and I bought it at the same time, and I didn't know it was the same author. The book called The Atopian Chronicles, and it is awesome.
Utopian.
Atopian. Yeah. Awesome book. I've been reading it all week, and it's put together really cool. It's same author, and this one's just awesome, but it's tied to Cyberstorm. One of the guys in Cyberstorm is in this thing, so I don't know if it gets more about it.
And of course, I've been talking about Lincoln Child and Pendergast. I got to tell you that the last book I read in it wasn't 24 hours between when I started it and when I finished it, and so. It was an easy read, but it kept me reading.
Yeah.
I was up late. I was reading it at work.
Yeah. Go back and read Ready Player One. We got somebody that said, hey, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, already.
And she must have just read it before.
It's probably been a month or two. I probably should
get back into it.
Yeah, read it again.
Yeah. So, well, I guess that's, TV, not really anything.
TV, what's new on TV?
I know it's new.
Ooh, tell me.
I'm so excited.
What do you got?
Falling Skies is back.
Oh, boo.
Why? Have you watched it?
No, why I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, I love it. And in fact, it's getting even better now. But they only have it on in the summers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's up to like a C?
No, it is. I would put it at a solid B plus A minus.
Okay.
I mean, it's getting more complicated.
Skies. Is that the one with the
alien invasion?
Yeah, that's the St. Louis Arch. That's Defiance.
That's Defiance, which is pretty good.
All right, now Fallen Skies. That's with the librarian, right?
The what?
Noah Wiley.
Yeah, he's a professor of military history.
Well, he's also in the USA movies called The Librarian. It was like three of them, and they're kind of a Indiana Jones ripoff where he's this librarian adventurer guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
I usually stay away from USA Network just because.
USA up all night.
Yeah, because I think of the dragon movies and shit, like weird sand people but all right, I think that we have gone a little over time.
Right.
So
and I got to piss. So let's wrap it up.
And so if you have any book suggestions, things like that, send them in. Let us know what you think about the segment.
We haven't
and maybe we'll listen to you.
Yeah.
So
or not.
Or not. All right. Well, it's been awesome.
Yeah, wrapping it up here at WBSMT Radio at Scotty's Basement here at ClashClansPodcast.com. You can always comment us at ClashClansPodcast@gmail.com. I remember that one. Thank you very much.
Gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
In the line, if you're on your computer, in the line.
On the line. And on the web,
line.
Ask Jeeves about Clash of Clans. You'll find it.
God.
Or call us, 424-27-CLASH.
Belated birthday wishes for Boneyard, everybody.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
424-27-CLASH.
Clash.
All right.
Bring it. All right. Well, and that's it for us here at WBSMT Radio. And
See
have
you
a good
next
night.
week.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.